Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. Today I will show you an easy way to prepare an Asian style main dish. Shrimp and broccoli noodles. Nutrient rich and light, this noodle recipe combines tender shrimps and broccoli florets in a zesty sauce. Healthy and delicious at the same time. Lakis, are you ready for noodles? The good thing with noodles is that we need only 10 minutes to prepare them. If you have less ingredients, maybe you will need 2 to 3 minutes. But for this recipe, because we have nothing cooked, in 10 minutes the recipe will be served and sexy. First thing that I have to do is to prepare my broccoli. Here I have some broccoli. This is fresh broccoli. You can take a frozen one if you want. And I want to cook it through and make it tender, not very crunchy. Okay, some people love crunchy broccoli, some people love more mushy broccoli. I love something in between, okay? Now, the best way to prepare broccoli is this way. You just cut it here, and you have all the florets out. I want small florets, as you can see, right? I have my lovely broccoli here, I have some florets. And what about the stalk? This part of broccoli is quite rough, quite hard. So I will take the skin off, because even if I cook it through for half hour, it will still be rough and tough and fibery, and we don't want that. But the center, it's very tender and very tasty. And I will keep the lovely stalk. The lovely stalk, as you can see, it's so tender, it's like cucumber. You can use it raw in salads, even with some vinegar, you can eat it as it is. And my broccoli is ready. Do I need more? Is enough, okay, not more. So, I have boiling water here, and at the same time, I will boil my broccoli and my noodles. Do you know when the noodles are ready? It depends from the type and of course the brand. The only way you can understand that the noodles are ready is to taste them, okay? But as you can see, they are firm into a pack. You can see that. When the pack dissolves, then probably the noodles are ready, okay? This is a tip to remember. Now, my noodles go in, and at the same time, my broccoli goes in. Now, broccoli in, noodles in, and I have some lovely onion and garlic, the secret ingredients to make a tasty noodle. Now, I will chop, but I will keep big pieces of onion because I want to taste it. I want to become very caramelized and sexy, but at the same time, I want to know that actually this recipe has inside some onion. And my pan is extremely hot, as you can see. And the first thing that I will add into my pan, this is a wok pan, is my oil. Normally, when we're making this kind of recipes, we're using seed oil. But in this case, I'm Greek. The olive oil is actually cheaper than the seed oil in Greece. So I will use some olive oil. I will add a little bit of olive oil into the pan, and the onion goes in. I take a wooden spatula and I will make sure that the onion starts to caramelize. Now, I have some garlic. Again, I will not be stingy. I want some garlic, and I don't want my garlic to be extremely chopped. I want some slices of garlic because I want to taste it. Now, the garlic and the onion is into the pan, and here I have a magic ingredient that called Lakis how? Ginger. Ginger root is something that you can find everywhere. So I will take off the skin here, and the best way to chop the ginger is to take a nice knife, put it here, and smash the ginger with your knife. Now, simply chop, and this is it. Ginger is ready. Ginger, garlic and onion into the pan, and as you can see, I have a good caramelization, and I will put everything on the side because I want my center of the pan very clear and clean. What else I'm going to add in this recipe? Some prawns, mate. We are making a prawn and broccoli noodle, so the prawns are 100% necessary. I will butterfly them and cut them in half. To believe everybody that we have more prawns in the recipe, we double the amount of prawns this way. They are the same, but if you cut them in half lengthwise, actually always give you the impression that you're using more prawns. Now, my prawns are ready. I will add them into the middle of the pan. And as you can see, always I'm cooking things into the middle and I'm carry on caramelizing them on the edges of the pan. So I will add a little bit more olive oil into the pan. I didn't add any salt and pepper because we'll add some soy sauce and some hoisin sauce. They are quite salty both, so we'll check the seasoning to the very end. Now, are almost ready. As you can see, in the middle, it's more hot the pan, so we cook through everything in the middle. And when they are almost ready, we set them aside on the pan because the sides of the pan are not too hot, but they are carry on cooking ingredients. Now, the ginger is in, so something tasty is about to happen. And it's time to welcome the noodles and the broccoli because they are here on the side and they want to marry these lovely ingredients in this pan. So the noodles go in. And as you can see, something tasty is happening here. And I think I need to pass this through a colander because I want my broccoli too. As you can see, the broccoli is perfectly cooked, perfectly, not overcooked, and still crunchy and steamy to clean my face because I want to be fresh and sexy. It's time to add the rest of the ingredients. Here I have some lovely ingredients to make my noodles more sexy. First of all, I will add some tomato paste. I know that this is not something that you always find in Asian recipes, but I'm adding just a little bit of tomato paste to give more body to my noodles. A little bit of tomato paste goes in. The hoisin sauce is in. If you don't have hoisin sauce, you can use what? Teriyaki sauce, because we have soy sauce here, okay? So, hoisin sauce, soy sauce goes in, and what is that like is? A little bit of water, because we add the tomato paste, so the tomato paste needs some water to make more thick and more sexy our sauce. It's almost ready. Do not overstir because you will break down the noodles and this is something we don't want. And if you want to make them a little bit more spicy, because don't forget we already added some ginger in, okay? The ginger is quite spicy, but if you want to make it more spicy, chili is always welcome, right? And the chili goes in, and this is it. Our noodles are ready. Oh my God, sexy. Now, to the very, very end, what we are going to add? Some sesame oil. Always remember, if you are making an Asian recipe, to add the sesame oil to the very end, because if you add it to the start, then probably all the flavor from the sesame oil will gone. Now, if you add it to the very end, then you will have all this lovely flavor of the sesame oil, okay? It's the most characteristic ingredient in Asian cuisine. Now, it's time to serve. Have this lovely plate here. Lovely. And the noodles go in. Broccoli and shrimp noodles, cooked in perfection. As you can see, the broccoli still stands because it's very, very crunchy, but actually it's tender too. And to make it more full and more complete, I have some sesame seeds here. And of course, I have some lovely coriander. So, my food is ready. You don't have to add any salt and pepper because we have all the saltiness from the soy sauce and of course the hoisin sauce. And this is the best way to end up your day because in under 10 minutes you can have a lovely Asian dish. I think it takes more time to order some food than to make it, right? In 10 minutes there is no Chinese food can come to your home, right? I will taste a little bit of my noodles. Perfection. Please comment underneath the video, share this lovely recipe with your friends. You can add any other ingredients you like into the noodles. You can send me some photos to know and to see if you're making my recipes. Don't forget to follow in social media, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Viber and TikTok. Please visit my website akispetretzikis.com. You can find all Greek recipes and all worldwide recipes because we are worldwide. So see you next time and bye bye. Yes, guys. And please let me know what other recipes you want to prepare for you. Bye.